Community News Report. Today is Friday 27th of November. I'm Siraat reporting from the Siraat College newsroom in Melbourne. We begin with our leading news story, the very special Hifz al-Quran student graduation ceremony hosted in Siraat College Musalla, led by Mufti Asim Rashid. The community celebrated the success of 7 high-achieving Hifz students for the completion of their Hifz education.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihi al-kareem amma ba'd. This is a special message for our 7 new graduates of the Hifz program and their parents and families. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless these students, accept their efforts, and may Allah Azza wa Jal make them from the hamilin of the Quran, those who truly uphold the Quran. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala immensely reward the efforts that the parents have been making over all these years. This gift of the Quran is something that is irreplaceable. And it is through this book, like the hadith says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevates and raises many people through this book. They are elevated in dunya and they're elevated in akhirah. The parents, as you know, are crowned with the Taj of Karama, the crown of honor. And its light is more brilliant than the light of the sun. Being a Hafiz comes with a great deal of responsibility. The Hafiz cannot act like just a normal person because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put the knowledge of the words of His speech inside their hearts. We hope and pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes this journey easy for you. And we hope and pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants you istiqamah, consistency in reading His book throughout your lives, in practicing, in understanding, in conveying this message to the world. May Allah bless you and bless your families. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The Our Harvest Cards launch event was hosted on Friday 13th of November. Our Harvest Cards is a collection of 52 success stories capturing the achievements and reflections shared by Siraat College students, teachers, parents and staff. The cards are named conveniently as a tribute to the geographic location of Siraat College on Harvest Home Road, as well as the act of harvesting success stories from the past 10 years of learning. We cross over now to some exclusive footage from the launch event.
Assalamu alaikum. Today we had the launch of the Our Harvest Cards, which is a deck of cards of 52 stories, success stories shared from Siraat College students, teachers, parents and staff. We're very excited to be launching this program and we're very excited that we get to share some of the success stories from the last 10 years of learning here at Siraat College. We'd like to acknowledge all the people that participated, all the stories that were shared. They were very meaningful and they touched a lot of hearts, alhamdulillah. And there are many ways that we can use these cards.
Well, alhamdulillah, I mean, like you mentioned, good news travels really fast, and especially schools are busy places, they're intense places, and we get to see a lot of the things that don't go well, and to be able to share positive stories because so much good happens, and to see those wonderful stories and how people's lives have been touched, and just to be able to spread that good is just amazing.
Moving forward, we have a second deck of cards in the pipeline, which is the COVID-19 stories. We'll be announcing those soon so that you'd be able to participate and share your reflections and your stories of resilience and perseverance during COVID-19 pandemic of 2020. So we'll look forward to launching that in early 2021. Thank you all for participating. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
In other news, the new gym is just about completed at Siraat College this term. We caught up with Mr. Kinsella earlier today for an interview and a tour of the facilities.
Hello everyone, here's Mr. Kinsella and he's going to talk about the new gym at Siraat College. Mr. Kinsella, can you please tell me where is this gym located?
In D block, so that is the building next to the main oval, which is just out that way.
Who has access to this gym?
All staff members of Siraat, provided that they complete the online medical pre-exercise screening questionnaire and the online training package. And students obviously are allowed to use this, but we're looking at that for next year. So we're working through the finer details. It's going to be a very significant part about our Siraat sporting academies and the health and physical education program.
Awesome. Can you describe some of the equipments?
Yes, so the room that we're in at the moment is the free weights room. So you've got barbells and dumbbells. Probably the more dangerous room, because obviously the weights are not controlled like in the other room where there are machine weights. So the machines are easier to use, and there's also the cardio equipment in there. Long term, there's another room, a third room, which is going to be the spin class room. So there's going to be lots of exercise bikes, and we're going to be able to run our own spin classes, which is fantastic as well. So that's what's available.
Any safety measures?
Yes, so obviously the pre-exercise screening questionnaire. We do recommend that you do train with a partner where possible, because that's obviously got safety benefits. To work within your capabilities, because we're all at different levels. Correct attire in terms of clothing, footwear, etc. And sanitisation, obviously very important. So using the sanitiser provided, wiping down the equipment once it's been used is vitally important in an enclosed training area.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Kinsella. Hope to see you soon.
We're introducing a new segment this episode called Department Spotlight. Each week we'll be sharing with our audience insights into the various departments we have here on site at the college, understanding their function and meeting the team. For our first Department Spotlight segment, we explore the Behaviour support team.
So my name is Bilal Amuchi, and I'm a member of the Student Support Department. Our team is consisted of 6 members. You got myself, Mr. Sidki, Miss Jules, Miss Jasmine, Miss Amna and Miss Atika. From last year we've combined the behaviour mentors and the counsellors, and we've put the team together. So the Student Support Department has built a strong foundation this year. We have a very good system. We wanted to focus on positive reinforcement for the students. So we brought in Class Dojo, which every teacher uses in the classroom, and from there we see the improvement of the students, knowing that there's going to be rewards after that. So that's kind of connected to what we've added to daily certificates, and the teacher decides who's been improving and who's been doing well. It's only specifically for behaviour, not academically. Also, we, as a team, we organised a program which ran for a whole year. It's called Better Together. For the first semester was Better Together, Respect Forever, which focused on friendships and bullying. And then the second semester we focused on, it was called Better Together, Power for Me. So we wanted to focus on building self-esteem, self-love, self-care. Last but not least, we have a matrix, a consequence matrix. So we don't want to focus on the positive side of things, especially with the students who struggle with behaviour. So we're there to be their mentors. We've worked with our counsellors, who are Miss Jules and Miss Jasmine. And there's circumstances where students need that support. We do have the support from the counsellors as well. And from what we see was an improvement and a success for us.
While the restrictions of COVID-19 are easing, it's still very important to continue to practice good hand hygiene, maintain social distancing and follow the advice of DHHS. To communicate COVID-19 health messages to people that have language barriers in our community, several students produced language COVID-19 messages. In-language content was produced by students in English, Indonesian, Persian, Urdu, Arabic and Malay. The Year 10 students are initiating the special project for their beloved classmate who had just recently passed away. May Allah give Ahmed Ghunaim Khan a high rank in Jannah. Ameen. Students will have a chance to do Sadaqah Jariyah on his behalf, which means they will contribute to a worthy cause on his behalf so he perpetually gets the reward of it. They can make a contribution to front office in any amount they wish, and this will go towards building a water well to where is needed the most as long as people use the water, and Ahmed Ghunaim will continue to get the reward. This is a great initiative and opportunity for all schoolmates to do something in the memory for Ahmed. Further details can be found on the college website. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for regular updates. More details on all these projects and more can be found under the newsletter tab in the Siraat College website. That concludes our news report for this week. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siraat Mari. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.